Writing for multiple purposes. Appropriate language. It is important to choose your words carefully when you write and speak. Think about who's going to read and hear your words, your audience. School reports, speeches, and letters to adults should sound more formal than notes to your friends. A good way to make sure your language is appropriate is to avoid using slang and jargon. Slang is words and phrases that are considered very informal and are generally used only by one age group or other specific group of people. Some examples of slang are tight, cool, sweet, y'all, you guys, chill, bomb, dog, ain't. Here are examples of how sentences might be changed to make them appropriate for an article in your school paper. The football team was totally clutch. The football team performed well. Our debate team is wicked smart. Our debate team is very smart. The new parking lot is sweet. The new parking lot is very nice. To conclude, Holes rocked. To conclude, Holes was a great movie. Jargon is words or expressions used within one group, profession, or business. Jargon is often used as a shortcut to convey information quickly with just a few words. An example of jargon would be like Gabriella Sabatini aced her opponent with her powerful serve. For example, an ace in tennis means a serve that's so fast or well-paced that the other player can't even touch it with his or her racket. Alright, so now that you know a little bit about appropriate language, slang, and jargon, let's talk about the author's purpose. Why do they write? It's important for you to be able to write for many different purposes or reasons. An easy way to remember some of the reasons authors write is with the acronym PIE: Persuade, Inform, Entertain. Authors also write in order to describe and narrate. Let's talk about each in more detail. To describe. Some writing describes something or how to do something. For example, the directions that come with a new toy have the purpose of describing how to put the toy together. To inform. Some writing has the purpose of informing. Most news articles in the newspaper are written to inform. A biography, a book written about the life of a person, usually has the purpose of informing the reader about the person's life. To persuade. Some writing is written for the purpose of persuasion. A good example of persuasive writing is the writing found in advertisements. Advertisements are designed to persuade you to buy a certain product. Speeches by politicians are also examples of persuasive writing. To narrate. Narration has the purpose of telling a story. The narrator relates a series of events. To entertain. Some writing has the purpose of entertaining. The comic strips in the newspaper are there to entertain the readers with humor. A mystery novel and a fairy tale are also good examples of writing that have the purpose of entertaining. Now let's try some guided practice together. Read the following poem. I want to grow fast, like a jet plane, whizzing past the blue sky, envied by the eagles. tall like the oak, with its humble shadow spread over the ground, brave like Blue Ridge Mountains. Colors and layers of depth and awe, vast like the ocean, magical and mythical. I dare to dream, dream to do, and live to grow. What was the author's purpose for writing this poem? A. To inform the reader about flying a jet plane. B. To express a child's desires and dreams. C. To influence the reader to never grow up. Or D. To teach the reader the facts about dreams. B is correct. The poem expresses a child's desires and dreams of growing up. It does not inform, teach, or influence the reader to act a certain way. Can you tell if the poem tries to entertain the reader? Sometimes, kids get themselves busted up when they don't wear no proper safety gear. How should this sentence be changed to make the language more appropriate for a school assignment? A. Kids who wear their safety gear are the smartest, coolest kids of all. B. Some kids don't have any sense, but they should wear their safety gear. C. When kids don't wear proper safety gear, serious injuries can occur. Or D. It's easy to get busted up when you don't wear safety gear. Flora Ignacio is the owner of a small fashion company. She employs 20 designers and salespeople. Each week, she sends out an email to let people in her company know the events that affect company's business. What topic would Flora most likely include in her weekly email? A. An invitation to a house party. B. A summary of the sales report. Or C. A list of upcoming birthdays. An invitation to a house party. As the owner of a company, Flora probably would not send out any information that was not relevant to the company as a whole. Birthdays, parties, and an electric bill wouldn't affect the company. What would affect the whole company is a sales report. Good job! Now open up your Study Island practice assessment and let's get started on your quiz.